Most of the technology today is still built for the first world folks, for the upper echelon.
In the future, I think the holy grail is where technology disappears.
It's no longer information at the tip of your fingertip, it's information at the moment you see something. That's metaverse. And if we can do that, the world will change for good. Peer is an augmented reality and Web3 technology company, and we're building the augmented reality social network, a metaverse for the real world.
Who is Fresh?
Fresh is a team of 400 designers, developers, and engineers focusing on products and experiences. Really like the deep tech space, things that really push the boundaries on the design side and require sophistication on the engineering side. And it's in that sort of physical digital space that we spend a lot of time. We're really excited to work with Peer given where the future's going. You know, today there's already 1 billion devices with augmented reality. And in the future, I think the holy grail is where technology disappears. How do you make that a natural human experience? That is the promise of the metaverse.
So we're not creating some sort of an escapist type of reality. We're talking about augmenting real reality. As a starting point, without giving too much away, we need to combine the digital world and the physical world. And the magic is how we represent these worlds and then how we bring them together. That's really the key. The secret sauce, we believe, is going to be AR on blockchain. We really have seen two distinct versions of the web. The original version, as everyone here probably have already seen and have experienced, but it was the web of data. And then Web 2.0 was all about the web of relationships and the web of sharing. Now as we get into Web 3, it's really going to be about the web of ownership. And this is where blockchain is enabling this new economic paradigm shift of content where we were previously all contributors but has been taken away from us and monetized without us being in the equation, is now coming back to us where everything that we create is going to be monetizable. But where this really is very, very important is that it gives each and every person that's a participant of this social experience an ownership, a stake in the network.
Most of the technology today is still built for the first world folks, for the upper echelon, right? It's too costly, it's too expensive, it's too complicated. So what we're really excited and mindful about as we build out the Peer ecosystem is, as our name says, is trying to make the world a bunch of peers.
And it's fitting into the cycle of technology just right on too, because we've had periods of divergence, and that's where all of the trust layer of the internet has gone into apps. But this is truly a moment where everything wants to come together to make more sense again. I think that's what's been lost over the course of the last cycle, which has taken us pretty much 15, 20 years. Yeah. Now, where does the next 15, 20 years go? And this question of metaverse really feels like a gelling force that's just bringing it all together.
It's bringing technologies together, it's bringing experiences together, and it's trying to make it more natural, knowing that you have so many digital ecosystems, you have the physical world, but today we feel a little siloed. We feel a little bit more distant. Right. And so how can we get back to a more natural interactions, but leverage all the great technology we have?
For me, one of the biggest benefits I can see for the metaverse is going to be education. Right now, the internet does have plenty of information, but it's all that 2D information. Reading a Wikipedia page, reading an article or a paper that somebody's written. While that is valuable information, I don't think the majority of the world enjoys or likes or wants to learn that way. But if you can imagine taking the metaverse and combining that information with the real world and you being able to literally time travel and teleport, it can make learning fun. And if learning is fun, then you're going to want to do more and more and more of it.
So often, we're looking at devices and screens. As we think about the future, it becomes broader. We start getting away from these things that are siloing us, and information is sort of contextual to whatever we're doing at the moment.
It's no longer information at the tip of your fingertip, it's information at the moment you see something. That's metaverse. And if we can do that, the world will change for good. To learn more, visit Peer.Inc. and follow us at PeerPMC on Twitter.